welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started.
So for today's piece, I'm gonna be doing a Studio Ghibli fan art of a blue Totoro. I know a Totoro is a fan favorite for everybody, so I hope you enjoy this one. We'll start by doing a leaf that the blue Totoro is going to be holding on to. Of course, at this point, you could add a little bit of creativity. You can do a different shape for your leaf. You can make it larger or smaller. If you make a larger leaf, you can even make it into like a sign or a flag that you can write a little note. We're planning on making this into a birthday card. Here is the stem of the leaf. As you can see, the two parallel curved lines there. Now drawing the blue Totoro, I will start with one ear on one side. See, it's like pointy at the end on one side. Connecting on the other side is the second ear that's going to be peeking from underneath that leaf. Next, I'll do the two eyes, so one circle and another circle right underneath the other ear. I'm going to do the pupil of the eye with my black Sharpie marker here, with the eyes kind of looking up at the leaf, but if you want, you can have a look at a different direction, and just a dot for the nose. Nothing fancy. Next, I'm going to do the general face and body of the blue Totoro. So here, I'm just adding a little bit of whiskers because it has a tiny little whiskers on the side. I think it's just so cute. And then here, just going to draw the body. There's going to be the white belly that's going to stick out. So that's kind of peeking in from behind the leaf. Here, I'm having the Totoro's arm holding onto the leaf stem. And then I'll connect the bottom there. Now you see the Totoro. Next, for the feet, just gonna do little circles there, and then of course there is the inverted V markings for the blue Totoro, and I'm just gonna do 3 on the belly on the top there, and then whiskers on the other side. So we're pretty much done for the drawing portion. I know I went pretty fast. If you find that it is a little bit on the faster side, you can always slow down your YouTube video by going to settings, and you can slow it down a little bit and follow along. Here, I'm just going to now color in the Totoro. Of course, this is a blue Totoro, so I'm planning on drawing blue, but if you want, you can add other colors as well. Here, I'm using my gray marker to kind of mark down where the shadow is. That is something extra you could do if you would like. If you don't want to add the shadow, that's completely fine. You can skip that step. Next, I'm going to use a kind of like olive green marker to color in the leaf. If you like, you could make that leaf into a flag or a sign. That could be a birthday sign or like a Happy Mother's Day sign. Kind of integrate it into a card if you would like. But for me, I'm just going to do a green leaf. If you are a lover of autumn, you can always do a red leaf, or it could be holding a flower as well as another option. I think one of the great things about drawing is not always sticking to the script, but using your creativity and making it your own. So, for example, if you are a lover of flowers, if you love daisies or you like tulips, that could be an option that the blue Totoro can be holding on to. Here I'm just coloring in the leaf. For the stem, I think I'll use a different green color. And then here, using my blue marker, I'm just going to color in the marks on the belly. And then also color in the blue for the ears, making sure I color within the lines and not missing any white spaces. Now, I'm not really good at that, but sometimes I think a little bit of white space could be good and make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more authentic, especially when you're doing like traditional art with mixed media versus using like digital artwork. So here I'm just coloring it in. Of course, if you would like to do something a little bit more interesting, you can of course change the color of the Totoro to a completely different color than the blue one that I have here. If you would like to make this into a traditional gray Totoro, you can do that as well, and then you can change the number of markings it has on its belly. You can make this into a purple Totoro, or if you're gifting to a friend, maybe their favorite color is orange, and you can have a orange Totoro as another option as well. So sky's the limit. Here I'm almost finished coloring my Totoro. Of course, I need to color in the stem of the leaf as well, which I'll use for probably a lighter green. For if you're doing this as a flower, you can do a different stem color for the flower as well. So here you go, just finishing that up. And now I'm almost done for this blue Totoro. Thank you so much for joining me on this video on drawing with Sharon, on the step-by-step drawing of a blue Totoro inspired by Studio Ghibli's My Neighbor Totoro. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear from you if you have other ideas of other drawings I should draw or teach you how to draw in the future. Well, that's it for now. Stay safe and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.